The NSH is in Calgary, Alberta tonight at the Scotiabank Saddledome, the home of the Calgary Flames as they take on the Nashville Predators. We're set to go here in round 3. Pecorine between the pipes for the Preds, and at the other end, David Riddick. As he has been the entire series, neither goalie has sat on the bench for a single minute. And David Riddick, who's been fantastic, getting through the Winnipeg Jets in round 1, and since then it was no turning back for these Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau is going to get it off the draw. Monahan now loses it momentarily. Back to Gaudreau in the middle. Johnny Gaudreau rips a shot and he scores! Johnny Gaudreau, not known for his goal scoring necessarily in the regular season, but he gets the third round started off right for the Calgary Flames as he puts one off the iron and right into the back of the net past Pecorine. And this is a sign of how this series is going to go. The fans here at the Scotiabank Saddledome will most certainly be happy with that, as Johnny Gaudreau lights a fire under these Calgary Flames early as it's 1-0. Sean Monahan to take the draw against Ryan Johansson, and just about 40 seconds into round 3, we have a goal, and it's on the side of the Calgary Flames. Ryan Ellis rips a shot. David Riddick, his first challenge, but a challenge for the Calgary Flames as well, as it's the goal scorer Johnny Gaudreau who, after putting a beautiful shot in the top corner, maybe a ill-advised dive to try and block that shot. And it's a power play for the Nashville Predators. 1-0 Flames here. We're not even a minute in. We already have our second face-off in the zone, and a cover up there is going to be the third. David Riddick. Still a lot of time left to go in this hockey game, obviously, but this power play is going to be huge for these Nashville Predators. It was Matt Duchene, the goal-scoring leader for the first round, and then Victor Arvidsson had a fantastic second round for these Nashville Predators, and a great series against the Dallas Stars. And he's the scoring leader right now for the Preds. Arvidsson drops it back to Ellis. Johansson trying to get it in the middle once again, and a puck flicked all the way down the ice. And it'll be just about a minute left to go in the power play here for the Nashville Predators. Ryan Johansson works his way through center across the blue line. Ellis wires a shot, and it's a stop there by David Riddick. Another opportunity to clear for the Calgary Flames, and they will. Doing a good job on this penalty kill so far. Turned over here right in front, and Tobias Reeder just couldn't put that one past the blocker of Pecorine. Finally, Matt Duchene will corral it for the Predators, and Johansson is away. Ryan Johansson through the middle. Shot from the point by Victor Arvidsson. And it's a stop once again by David Riddick, but the majority of the chances right now coming for the Calgary Flames, even though they've spent the majority of this game on the penalty kill, as Tobias Reeder had a fantastic opportunity to put that one on the short side on the penalty kill, but he wasn't quite able to get it past Pecorine. Face off one, and just shoveled right back to David Riddick. The Calgary Flames had nowhere to go there. Good offensive pressure from Roman Josi. Josi, by the way, the power play point leader on the Nashville Predators in the regular season, so they love to run that power play through the point and maybe get one more opportunity here. Not going to do it as the Calgary Flames dump it all the way down the ice. Penalty kill is over now. Kyle Turris. Back to Roman Josi. Josi working his way into the zone. And Matthew Tkachuk is going to pick it up for the Calgary Flames. Tkachuk works it in. Played back to the point. And it's right back to Tkachuk again. And Forsberg will bring it back through center ice. Fired a shot on net there from Craig Smith. Matthew Tkachuk has it once again across the blue line. Par Lindholm, or Elias Lindholm I should say. One-time opportunity in front. Carl Lindholm, obviously a member of the Boston Bruins. The most recent series I called against the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning obviously able to win that one. Kyle Turris throws it back, and Calle Jarnkrok. Jarnkrok into the corner. Forsberg knocked off the puck emphatically, but it's still back to the point. Kyle Turris back to Philip Forsberg. Throws into the middle, Colton Sissons, Dante Fabro. Sissons has the puck knocked off his stick, and away come the Calgary Flames. Fabro to Colton Sissons now, through the neutral zone. Sissons works his way to the corner, knocked off the puck once again. And a blind pass to Derek Ryan works, and Dylan Dubé will pick it up. Ryan has the puck taken off his stick in center ice. And it's Watson. Bonino a shot, and he fired it well wide. Back behind the net of David Rittich. Milan Lucic out there. Calgary Flames are the other way. They'll elect to dump it in. Lucic behind the net. Lucic into the middle. Tkachuk a shot, and he's knocked off the puck afterwards in a good scoring area. Obviously, Matthew Tkachuk led the team in points in the regular season, 61 points, but remember, it was a shortened season this year. Dan Hamhuis, Bonino played behind the net. Anderson on it, and he's going to throw it up the wing. Knocked off the puck, but Backlund is there. Backlund through the legs past Lucic in the middle, but he couldn't get anything going with that one. Matt Duchene now with a head of steam. Pushes his way past a couple of Calgary Flames and gets the puck back. Matt Duchene into the middle, Bonino. Bonino works it to Granlund, a shot, and it deflected just wide. Sam Bennett's on it. Up to Backlund. Works his way over the blue line. Backlund to Tobias Reeder. Wires a shot high and wide. Pecorine may have got a blocker on that one on a puck destined for the top corner. And now it's the Predators with possession once again. In the corner. And a game of give and go right now. Roman Josi, Fabro, Bonino. Puck is played down low, and Granlund and Bonino got a little bit tied up there. Roman Josi's going to pick it up for the Predators. Josi trying to keep this zone possession and dump it in, but the Calgary Flames will take it back the other way. It's Backlund. Backlund into the middle, Tobias Reeder. Throwing back to Brody, a shot and a stop by Pecorine. After allowing a goal early in the first period, he's looked good so far. Backdoor pass for Kyle Turris, but he couldn't do anything with it there. It was Dante Fabro in a pretty good shooting area. Backlund works it in. Played back to the point, Hamonic. Goudreau a shot, and looking for his second of the game there from the same area, but this time on the backhand. Forsberg. A shot, stopped by Rittich. End-to-end action. A shot is high and wide of the net. And here comes Johnny Gaudreau. The speedy Johnny Gaudreau has Monahan with him. And Forsberg is going to take that one away. Turned over, though. Elias Lindholm. Turris now. Forsberg. Roman Josi. Net is empty now of the Nashville Predators. We got a penalty coming. And it's going to become official there as the Calgary Flames touch it up. End-to-end action in this first period. And this time it's going to be Sean Monahan who's going to go to the box. Monahan not known to take a lot of penalties in the regular season, but he's got one here early in this series versus the Nashville Predators. And after the Calgary Flames took a 1-0 lead in the first, they're giving the Predators an opportunity right now. Ellis. Ekholm wires a shot. Nice stop by Rittich. Johansson. Matt Duchene to the middle, and he scores. Matt Duchene, the Haliburton, Ontario native. And after he had a fantastic round one, a bit of a quieter round two versus the Dallas Stars, he started off this series at the Scotiabank Saddledome pretty well as he's opened the scoring for the Nashville Predators, and it's a 1-1 hockey game. Well, these Predators have had a very good power play. Obviously, Matt Duchene, Roman Josi, some of the big contributors. Victor Arvidsson as well last series. Had a couple of power play goals, and if the Calgary Flames keep giving them up, they're bound to score, and that's exactly what happened there. Derek Ryan and Colton Sissons take the draw. Face off at center ice, and it's going to be won by the Nashville Predators. Yannick Weber throws it in behind Riddick. Hamonic is there to pick it up. Travis Hamonic. Weber a shot, one-timer from the middle. And it's a 2-1 hockey game, just like that. The Calgary Flames took an early lead, but Callie Jarnkrok is able to find the puck right in the middle. It was a great pass. A one-time opportunity from Yannick Weber. And Jarnkrok just found a lane straight to the net and put it past the blocker side of David Riddick. And it was Pecorine who may have looked a little shaky early on, but David Riddick has just let up 2 goals and 2 shots. And with 6:10 to go in the first period, it's a 2-1 hockey game in favor of the Nashville Predators. Dylan Dubé works it in for the Flames. Shot to the middle. Jarnkrok. Colton Sissons. Watson is going to dump that one behind David Riddick. Hamonic there to corral it. Travis Hamonic up to Dylan Dubé. Dubé is just able to stay on side there and drop it back for Hamonic. Hamonic working his way to the middle. Shot from the point is trickled just wide of the net. I'm not sure if Pecorine saw that one. Dan Hamhuis. Ryan on it now. Thrown back to Dubé, and he'll put it all the way behind the net. Yannick Weber's got it back for the Predators. Weber working his way in and finally able to stay on the puck once again. Dubé works it through the neutral zone. Mangiapane to Backlund, a shot, and a save once again from Pecorine. Derek Ryan, a rare player in the NHL these days. Hometown of Spokane in the U.S. Played for the WHL, the Spokane Chiefs, and then, believe it or not, 4 years at the University of Alberta. And how about that? A U Sports player has come to play in the NHL and in his familiar town, as he was at the University of Alberta for 4 years. Andrew Mangiapane picks it up. Made his debut with the Carolina Hurricanes at age 29, so a grinder for sure. Played in Hungary, Austria, and Sweden before that. Shot to the middle. Nothing going there, and some possession now for the Nashville Predators. Smith, Ekholm, Rocco Grimaldi, Johansson on it. A battle for the puck. Ryan Johansson picks it up. Smith trying to feed one into the slot, and no one able to get to that one. Rocco Grimaldi, Ekholm, and it's picked off. Here comes a bit of a break for the Calgary Flames. Mangiapane on it, but waits for some help as he tries a centering pass to the middle. Johansson up to Gramland. Shot is muffled, and Sam Bennett's on it for the Flames. Bennett working his way in with a bit of space, wires a shot, and it's a pad save from Pecorine. Anderson now to Giordano. Tobias Reeder. Giordano, Anderson playing give and go. Reeder now. Giordano wires a shot. And Dante Fabro works it back for the Nashville Predators. Ryan Johansson, Matt Duchesne, and another pad save from David Riddick. Riddick starting to find his zone a little bit after allowing 2 consecutive goals to the Nashville Predators. One-timer in the middle for Mangiapane, but it's Victor Arvidsson the other way for the Predators. Just able to stay on side, and at the horn a shot. And with 0.6 seconds to go, not sure if there's any time. It would have to be a world record shot off a draw right here. Obviously, Tyler Toffoli did do it back with the LA Kings a couple of years ago, but nothing going here, and a 2-1 hockey game at the Scotiabank Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta. And as we mentioned, for the first time in history, a period has been played in the 3rd round between the Nashville Predators and the Calgary Flames. You're watching the ENHL Network. I'm Thomas West. Stay tuned for some more action between the Preds and the Flames coming up in just a couple minutes. Welcome back to the Scotiabank Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta. Set to go here in the second period. Ryan Johansson, Sean Monahan to take the draw. And last period, it was an early goal for the Calgary Flames. See if they can get anything going here. Johansson, though, is going to snuff that opportunity out quickly. And back the other way. The Nashville Predators shot on there on David Riddick. Take a look there. Victor Arvidsson probably going to take the playoff lead in scoring in the not too distant future. We see David Pastrnak held that lead, but his Boston Bruins are now out, eliminated by the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning now going on to play the Pittsburgh Penguins. That game coming up shortly. Mark Giordano across the blue line. Played in, Sean Monahan. Works his way. Gaudreau a shot, and Pecorine right out of his net. The shot was kind of tipped up, and here we go again for the second time. We've seen some extracurricular activities after the whistle. And if you're a Flames fan here at the Saddle Dome, you love to see that kind of energy here, and we see that the Calgary Flames may be a little bit frustrated now after taking that lead. Mangiapane found his way all alone into the middle, but just fired it wide. Noah Hannafin now behind the net. Played back to Backlund, a shot, and Victor Arvidsson back the other way for the Predators. Into the middle, Kyle Turris. Turris with a bit of space, but a nice back check there by Travis Hamonic. Backlund. Chuck. Working it in. Mangiapane trying to keep possession of the puck. Can't do it. Kyle Turris now through the neutral zone and back to the point. Thrown into the middle. The puck is still loose in a dangerous area, but Mangiapane is going to be the one to take it away. Back come the Calgary Flames. Dante Fabro now, and Craig Smith hammered there as Michael Stone got a pretty good piece of him. Dylan Dubé, Ryan now, Stone with a shot, and it's blocked in front. There was a wall of Nashville Predators, which could be effective for a screen on Pecorine, but Derek Ryan just couldn't get that puck in the right place for Stone. Dylan Dubé across the blue line. The third line here, the Calgary Flames trying to get something going. Brody a shot, and Hamonic is going to take it away. Dubé to Stone, up to Derek Ryan. Ryan knocked off the puck. Weber now for the Nashville Predators. Trying to end this game of ping pong going back and forth right now. Shot on, and it's a pad save. Rocco Grimaldi, a spin shot, and another pad save. And once again, the Calgary Flames are going to take a penalty. So the Nashville Predators trying to take everything they can get. It's Jankowski, who looked like he just got a stick into the feet of Watson. And at 5:32 in the period, Jankowski is going to go off for tripping. So Sean Monahan and Elias Lindholm are going to try and kill this one off. Ellis now into the middle. Elias Lindholm the other way for the Flames. Lindholm wires one on net. Pecorine makes the glove save, and careful about these Calgary Flames on the short-handed opportunities. Elias Lindholm led the team in goal scoring, but also plays on the penalty kill. And oh, by the way, Sean Monahan is also up there, sitting at number 9 right now in the franchise in goals scored for the Calgary Flames. So some dangerous players on this penalty kill for the Calgary Flames. Matt Duchene, Ellis. Duchene to Johansson. Arvidsson wires one, but it went high and wide of the net. Played back to the middle. Noah Hannafin and Elias Lindholm is back the other way for the Flames. Lindholm spinning with it, and Ekholm now is going to step up and take that one away. Ekholm trying to work his way all the way to the front, and an easy pad save that time for David Riddick. Played back in. And the Nashville Predators are going to get some possession here. Matt Duchene back to the point. Ryan Ellis. Arvidsson on it. Ellis back to Victor Arvidsson. Plays it to the middle. Matt Duchene a shot, and it's steered away once again by Riddick. Elias Lindholm with Sam Bennett now as Monahan was able to get the change. Lindholm played back to the point. Sam Bennett TJ Brody right into the middle, and a nice save there from Pecorine to get across and somehow get that pad on it. The penalty is over, by the way. Grimaldi a shot, and David Riddick a bit of trouble with it there, and it's bouncing around. But no danger as he's able to cover it up. Well, we've seen that third line of the Calgary Flames out quite a bit, and it's because they're trying to limit the goal scoring right now from the Nashville Predators. Derek Ryan, the center on that line, had the best plus-minus on the team with a +9. Anderson knocked off the puck. Calle Jarnkrok now is going to get a bit of a break. Jarnkrok working his way in, and a stop by Riddick. Not the best opportunity there from Calle Jarnkrok on the breakaway chance. But if you're thinking that number for Derek Ryan, a +9 leading the team is low, it's because the Calgary Flames actually got pretty heavily outscored this season. Had a good record there, 36 wins, but got outscored by about 20. And kind of an uncommon stat to have when you do have a good record. Stone wires a shot. Johansson, Dan Hamhuis, Mikael Granlund. Johansson on it now, throws to Duchesne, trying for the one-time chance was Yannick Weber, who decided to join the rush. And the rebound off the end boards is going to be covered up by David Riddick. Third line of the Predators has been pretty good this year too. Craig Smith, another 20-goal year. Nick Bonino is going to win that draw. He's out there too. Milan Lucic now for the Flames. Lucic to Dylan Dubé, trying to get a shot away. Can't do it. Roman Josi works his way in for the Predators. Rocco Grimaldi. Centering pass. One-timer. And oh, it took a weird deflection there in front and just missed the net low and wide. Calgary Flames are into the zone. Dylan Dubé working his way behind the net. Throwing back out to the middle. And the Nashville Predators once again. Turnovers, the story of this game so far. But penalties as well have been hurting the Calgary Flames and not giving them much opportunity to score in this game. TJ Brody, Milan Lucic. Lindholm is hit emphatically right in front of his own bench. And what a huge collision there, and the Predators are going to gain possession. It's Colton Sissons, but Noah Hannafin once again is able to knock him off the puck. And it's turned over to the Nashville Predators once again. Played to the middle. And Calgary is going to maintain possession. Nice little pass there from Sean Monahan. Goudreau, Lindholm. Sean Monahan out there too. And a shot from the point by Anderson and juggled by Pecorine and eventually smothered up. TJ Brody, the other guy who's had a pretty good plus-minus, and you might not expect the best plus-minus on the team to be coming from a forward, but Derek Ryan, he's a battler and a guy that the Calgary Flames really like. A tough path to the NHL, but he finally made it, and he's making the most of it so far, scoring a couple goals this year as well. Played in, and Sam Bennett now is just going to dump it in and try and get a line change for his Calgary Flames. Victor Arvidsson working his way, trying to stay hot after that series versus the Dallas Stars. One-timer in the middle, and it's Kyle Turris who had the chance on the rebound, but his stick was just tied up a little bit by the goaltender, David Riddick. And Jankowski takes it away. Mangiapane now. Travis Jankowski. Back to the point now, Kyle Turris once again. How about the defense from him so far in this hockey game? Creating another turnover in the defensive zone. Victor Arvidsson is tied up and had 3 Calgary Flames on him. Couldn't get away. Now it's Johansson in a bit of trouble, and he's going to turn it over to Mangiapane. Backlund works into the zone, muscled off the puck by Yannick Weber. Duchesne over the blue line. Duchesne now. Johansson. Granlund is going to get the shot away, and the nice patience there from the Nashville Predators. Johnny Gaudreau into the middle now, trying to work it in, but Roman Josi is on it once again. Ellis now to Duchesne. Ryan Johansson. Johansson is knocked off the puck once again, and back come the Calgary Flames. It's Elias Lindholm. Gaudreau a shot, and he still looking for that second goal of the game. What a big one it would be for the Calgary Flames here late in the second period. Nashville the other way, Duchesne. One-timer from the point, blocked by Duchesne, but he corrals it. Another one there from Elias, or Ryan Ellis. And now the Calgary Flames are 4 wide. Shot there by Lindholm. And the top line of the Calgary Flames has looked dangerous so far. Sean Monahan, Johnny Gaudreau, Elias Lindholm out there, and the top scorers on the team as well, as most of the offensive production coming from that top line on the Calgary Flames. For the rest of the team, it was a bit of a problem in the regular season. 20th in the league in goal scoring, which you wouldn't really expect for a team that now finds himself in the conference finals, third round of the playoffs. Played back to the middle now, Colton Sissons. A bit of a 2-on-1 coming for the Nashville Predators. Played back to Sissons, who's knocked off the puck. And a huge hit in the defensive zone. And Calgary is back the other way, right to the middle. And finally going to be covered up. End-to-end action going right now, as Pecorine is going to weather the storm a little bit there. A nice defensive play by Elias, or Ekholm. And with 19.8 seconds to go, the Calgary Flames are going to have an offensive opportunity, as Noah Hannafin just laying the thunder right there on Victor Arvidsson. Calgary Flames would love to score a goal here with time expiring. A shot is a bit of space for Lindholm. Dante Fabro now flips it up to Smith. Up the wing it goes. Riddick turns it over to Smith, and with 1.1 seconds to go, the Nashville Predators have just scored a huge goal. What a costly mistake there from David Riddick. Craig Smith, an absolute gift in front of the net, as I think David Riddick was just trying to avoid the defensive zone face-off at the end of the period, but he didn't see Craig Smith coming right down the gut. And it's a 3-1 lead for the Nashville Predators. What a momentum deflation right there for the Calgary Flames, as they had a chance for it to just be a 1-goal lead heading to the third period, and the Saddledome right now is absolutely silent, as they're going to have to get something going against the Nashville Predators in the third. You're watching the ENHL Network. Stay tuned.
Tonight, only at our team store.
Welcome back to the Scotiabank Saddledome, and the fans are on their feet, but begrudgingly, you might say, as it was a very costly turnover at the end of the period. Just a gift of a goal to Craig Smith, as David Riddick just tried to avoid the whistle at the end of the period, but ended up just playing it right back out in front of his own net. It's a 3-1 hockey game, and that's not going to help. The fourth power play of the game, and they've all gone in favor of the Nashville Predators. Another tripping penalty. This one's going to go against Sean Monahan, his second of the game. And 30 seconds into the period, he's made it very tough for his guys to come back, as they were trying to get some kind of spark of energy going here early in the period. Forsberg now to Ekholm. Forsberg is shot up high. Nice save by Riddick. In terms of the goaltending, Riddick hasn't been bad. Tobias Reeder a shot, and how many opportunities that the Calgary Flames had on the penalty kill? They had to do it a lot, so I guess that may speak for it as well. But David Riddick has been solid in net. It's just the opportunity that he gave up, dished one right out to Craig Smith, and as we mentioned, a 3-1 game for the Predators, and they have a chance to add on here. Johansson, Ellis a shot, and a nice glove save by David Riddick, trying to make up for his mistake late in the second period. Jankowski and Elias Lindholm are going to try and kill this one off. Obviously, it's supposed to be Sean Monahan out there on the penalty kill, but Jankowski's going to have to step in as Monahan's in the box. Jankowski breaks free. Jankowski, the shot right to the middle. He got a rebound opportunity, but couldn't slide it past. And another chance for the Calgary Flames on the penalty kill. But here come the Nashville Predators once again, and they've made it 4-1. That is just as I speak. A poor defensive play from the Calgary Flames, and Mikael Gramland is able to work his way and just kind of body his way to the net, and Sean Monahan is going to have to make that slow walk back to the bench once again, as he's cost his team a couple goals in this hockey game. Wow, what a tough way to put yourself out of a game. Calgary Flames trying to at least make up for their mistake at the end of the second period. Took a careless penalty early on, and now it's 4-1 for the Predators. Kyle Turris is going to lose that draw. Noah Hannafin now for the Flames. They need a goal. Lindholm. Kyle Turris through center ice now, working his way in. Turris a shot, blocker save. Monahan now to Johnny Gaudreau. The top line has kind of been the only spark of energy for the Calgary Flames so far, and now they're going to go offside. Nashville right now sitting pretty, up 4-1 here in the third period. Lots of time to go, but the Calgary Flames, the momentum is not on their side at the present moment. Tkachuk now throws the puck in behind the net. Ekholm now. Forsberg throws back to Dante Fabro, who's going to join the rush. Fabro now with a head of steam, works his way in. Ekholm a shot low and wide of the net. Turris again trying to put it in from a sharp angle. Arvidsson right up high on David Riddick, but he's able to make the stop. Victor Arvidsson has been all over the place so far in this hockey game, but he hasn't scored a goal quite yet. 4-1 for the Nashville Predators. 16:39 to go in this period. Ellis now drops it back to Josi, a shot and a glove save by David Riddick. Roman Josi led the team in points in the regular season. 65 points. More than Tkachuk had on the Calgary Flames. He had 61, so a scoring defenseman, Roman Josi, an offensive defenseman. But he's been huge for the Predators so far. Backlund now. Tkachuk with Mangiapane. Tkachuk working his way in and played back. Mangiapane, a shot to the middle and a stop there from Pecorine. Roman Josi not only led the team in points in the regular season, also had the best plus minus on the team, led the team in power play points as well. Face-off now is going to be to the right of Pecorine. Face-off won by the Calgary Flames. Played back to the side of the net, and it was Sean Monahan trying to put a goal in there. And a huge hit laid down there by Mark Giordano. Lucic now. Giordano on the puck. Giordano works it back to Dylan Dubé in a bit of trouble. He's got 3 Predators on him. Then he escapes them to Giordano. Giordano gets it back. Plays back to Ryan. One-timer in the middle. And what a creative pass there from Derek Ryan. But no dice so far for the Calgary Flames. Lucic now throws it up to Ryan. Giordano working his way in, joining the rush. But he has the puck taken away by Roman Josi. Duchesne plays it back in behind the net. Giordano trying to work his way out of the zone. Dylan Dubé on it. Dubé throws it in. Behind the net, Ellis. Milan Lucic is pinning him to the boards, and he's going to give it up now. Jankowski back to Lucic in the middle, but he's knocked off the puck. Milan Lucic, his motive out there is definitely not to score. He's a big guy. He played for the Edmonton Oilers previously before the Calgary Flames, and He was just there to protect the star players, Leon Draisaitl, and obviously Connor McDavid shot fired high and wide. Still 4-1 for the Nashville Predators. Calgary is buzzing a bit right now, though. Reeder a shot, and it's blocked. Yannick Weber. Bonino. Through the neutral zone, dumps it back, and it's going to hit a stanchion or something. It goes up over the glass, though. We're going to get a face-off outside the zone. But Milan Lucic now coming on this team, and I guess his role is to protect some of their star players. Johnny Gaudreau, obviously a little guy, maybe needs someone to stand up for him, but a well-respected guy around the league. I don't see too many people going after Johnny Gaudreau. Tkachuk, on the other hand, one of their younger star players. Bit of a different story, a bit of an agitator. Milan Lucic, a guy that can step in those situations. Travis Hamonic now, Sam Bennett. Works his way in, Dante Fabro. Watson for the Predators. Colton Sissons. Centering pass. Picked up. Travis Hamonic. Behind the net, now approaching the midway point here in the third period. Travis Jankowski. Trying to find some space. He finds it, and Pecorine has to stay sharp on that one as he had a bit of traffic in front of him. The Nashville Predators have never won a Stanley Cup. Trying to do that for the first time. In fact, they've only made it to the conference finals once. That being said, their team was founded in 1997, which isn't too long, but there hasn't been that much success in the franchise in terms of winning in the playoffs. TJ Brody now back for the Calgary Flames. Backlund working his way in. Mangiapane fires one low, and a tough deflection right off the boards. Almost banked off the pad of Pecorine. Played back to the center. Michael Stone throws it up the board. Stone to Tkachuk. Mangiapane, Tkachuk on it again. Wiring a shot, but it was knocked off his stick by a nice poke check. Ryan Johansson played back to Fabro, a shot, and David Riddick stands tall with that big 6'7" frame and makes the save. Well, we just mentioned Tkachuk was a bit of an agitator. How about that hit right there? Trying to get some momentum back on the side of the Calgary Flames. Backlund wins the draw. Mangiapane now plays it up to Keith Tkachuk. That's Tkachuk, I should say. Mangiapane wires a shot. And Matt Duchene. How many commentators have made the mistake of mixing Keith Tkachuk with Matthew Tkachuk? Tkachuk has it once again. Granlund. Johansson. Granlund again, and a stop by David Riddick. Obviously, Keith Tkachuk, a pretty famous player, playing for the Coyotes for a good portion of his career, but quite a legend. And both of his sons, Matthew Tkachuk and his brother, have found their way into the NHL. Brady Tkachuk, obviously the brother. Lindholm a shot and patted away by Pecorine. Brady Tkachuk most recently making his impact in the World Juniors, playing for the Team US. Matthew Tkachuk as well, but Brady a star player and kind of got recognized in that tournament. Played in by the Predators. Lindholm. Back to Weber. Ryan Johansson. Back to Weber. Weber wires a shot up high once again. The second time he's had that opportunity, and David Riddick has played it the exact same both times. Johnny Gaudreau fires a shot, and a tough glove save there. The puck comes off his stick so quickly. Johnny Gaudreau. Monahan works it in. Behind the net now, trying to play it in front, and a dangerous deflection once again right at the side of the net of Pecorine, and how about that? Another power play. It's going to go against the Calgary Flames. Nashville Predators, their 5th opportunity of the game on the power play, and mind you, they've only scored twice. And they've had a lot of power plays in this hockey game, 2 for 5 so far. Ryan and Tobias Reeder are going to try and kill this one off. They've been the best penalty killing line so far for the Calgary Flames. Shot there from Tobias Reeder, or Ryan I should say. 5:10 to go here in the third period, and if the Calgary Flames can kill this penalty off, they're not going to have a lot of time to score 3 goals. But the operative word there is killing the penalty off, as that's a must right now at this point in the hockey game. Craig Smith stays on side. He's going to probably get some zone time here. Kyle Turris right on net. David Riddick, what a stop from him, and a point-blank shot from Kyle Turris. Turris also had a bit of a rare path to the NHL, played in the BCHL out on the West Coast, so familiar to this territory here at the Scotiabank Saddledome. Johansson loses that draw. Noah Hannafin now behind the net. Arvidsson picks it up. Anderson once again is going to clear it all the way down the ice. He was the CJHL Player of the Year. 3rd overall draft pick by the Phoenix Coyotes, and it's paid off so far. He's been a fantastic player for the Nashville Predators. Arvidsson a shot, and David Riddick is going to make the stop once again. Also, if you're a BCHL fan or you're a Junior A hockey fan, he won the RBC Cup, which is basically the highest level or the best award in Junior A hockey in Canada, where all the Junior A leagues come together and we see which team is best. And mind you, the BCHL quite frequently brings the best team, as the league has been compared to the OJHL in Ontario, which is one of the top elite Junior A leagues. Kyle Turris now to Forsberg. Kyle Turris brings it through center ice. Turris, a nice move to get around a defender there. Turris working it in to Roman Josi. Wires a shot high, wide of the net. Travis Hamonic now. TJ Brody. Up to Michael Backlund now. Lindholm plays it out in front, and it's just steered away that time by Pecorino. The Calgary Flames are still on it. Backlund works to the middle. Monahan a shot up high. Oh, what a stop there from Pecorino. And back come the Predators. Another big hit laid down there. Sean Monahan. Mangiapane working it in. Mark Giordano joining the rush again, but he can't get a shot away as he's bodied off the puck. And the Predators are back in the zone. Callie Jarncroc. Ekholm. Roman Josi. Josi a shot just wide. Played right back out in front. A dangerous chance at the side of the net. Mangiapane now for the Flames. 1 minute to go here in the third period. And Callie Jarncroc, his second breakaway of the game. Can he do it this time? No. A nice stop there from David Riddick. 53 seconds to go in this third period. You'd have to imagine it's all but over. But both of these teams still playing hard. Face off, won by Colton Sissons, and it's the Calgary Flames who take possession. Milan Lucic trying to get a shot away, can't do it yet. Plays it to the middle, another stop from Pecorino. Now Calgary Flames are giving him a run for his money so far. Dylan Dubé knocked off the puck by Watson. A huge hit as he was about to take the shot. Played back to the trailer. Dante Fabro. Puck is knocked off his stick. Fabro now. Bonino. Behind the net. Rocco Grimaldi now. Bonino a shot. Grimaldi still on it. Rocco Grimaldi working with it to Craig Smith. Smith to the middle. Bonino, and he scores a goal. One for good measure. 12 seconds to go. Nick Bonino, first of the third round. And 5 different goal scorers on the Nashville Predators in this hockey game. And it's Bonino who finds it through David Riddick, who has been fantastic in this third period, but probably will want to have that one back as he was just able to shove it through the 5-hole. But this game was all but over anyway, but Bonino puts an exclamation mark on that. It's just Jankowski. He's going to try and take the draw against Nick Bonino.
Predators goal, scored by number 13, Nick Bonino.
10 seconds to go in the third. Tobias Reeder working it in. Stone on it. Back to Brody, a shot low and wide of the net. And that will do it in the Scotiabank Saddledome. So not what the fans here in Calgary, Alberta really wanted to see. Their team loses 5-1. against a Predators team who, yes, looked very good, but the Calgary Flames needed to do a better job in this hockey game. Yeah, that goal right there is the real telltale of how this game went for the Calgary Flames, but the penalties as well. 5 power plays for the Nashville Predators. You're watching the ENHL Network. I'm Thomas West. Thanks for tuning in. We'll have quite a few more games. You'd have to imagine in this series. The conference finals, game 1 is going to end with a victory for the Predators. 5-1 on the ENHL Network. Thanks for tuning in.